Again, good day, guys. Again, good day to you all, and welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. You know the drill already. Knock up like button, subscribe, and share. Just want to speak quickly on something that I would have noticed in yesterday's big quarterfinal between the Jamaica U20 Reggae Boys and the Dominican Republic. Now, I didn't really do a match analysis per se, but I did do a video speaking about some of the major failings that I've seen in the tournament thus far. But I saw something in yesterday's game that I just had to do a video separate on, an individual video. It's not going to be long, right? This particular player, Jamari Clark, that you see on your screen here, he started the game as our out-and-out centre forward, and it got to a point where in the 76th minute he had to be substituted. He asked to come off. Now I don't know what is the reason why. Probably he was injured, he felt a niggle. I don't know what it is, but he asked to be substituted and taken off the pitch, right? Now I don't have an issue with that. But what I have an issue with is this. Ladies and gentlemen, in the 76th minute, Clark was taken out. Kobe Thomas, an attacking midfielder, was put onto the pitch. In the 76th minute, we were down a man. We were down a goal rather. In the 76th minute, we were down a goal. And desperately needed a goal to save our skin. We desperately needed a goal to save our World Cup qualifying campaign. This is the big quarterfinal, If we lose, I eat that, If we win, we qualify for the World Cup. But if we lose, we're gonna we yard. It is a grand finale. We're down a goal. We need a goal desperately, ladies and gentlemen. One of the centre forwards had to come off. This individual had to come off. This individual on your screen is a young player by the name of Scarlett, an out-and-out centre forward. He has actually scored for us in this tournament. The best goal was scored all tournament, to be fair. This player, up to now, don't see the pitch. In other words, in the last 15 to 20 minutes of the game, when we were chasing the game on the front foot, looking for a match equalizing goal to save our World Cup campaign, Fuzzy had no strikers on the pitch. Tell me who that makes sense to. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're watching European football, I don't know your favorite Champions League game or your favorite English Premier League game. When a team is chasing a game that they need a goal in, if them have 4 strikers on the bench, them empty out the bench with the striker them and put them on the pitch. I mean, that's an exaggeration, obviously. But the moral of the story is, anytime a team is chasing a game, it is a known fact. It is just a part of football that forwards are going to be introduced into the game. I just saw football run, I just saw football operate. Unless Fuzzy has some revolutionary footballing idea, that he thinks would have worked or he thought would have worked. From what I hear, Scarlett is quite okay. The player was actually on the bench. He was on the bench and eligible to play and could have been used as a sub. Instead, our gaffer, in all his wisdom, in all his expertise, decided to play the last 15 to 20 minutes of a game that we desperately needed a goal without a centre forward on the park. We need to score a goal, ladies and gentlemen. and a one bag of midfielder and put on the pitch, you know. No forward whatsoever was included in the game. And them things that we are talking about when we talk about the coaching, you know, man. I did a video, you know, earlier lamenting how, with the greatest of respect, how poor the local coaching is and how it needs to improve. Right, with the greatest of respect to them, most of our local coaches are shown up whenever they are put on the international stage. Whenever any of them, for the most part, get a national team, whether U20, U17, senior team, girls team, it no matter. All of them are shown up when they go on the international stage. We need to improve our local coaching product. It's not that the coaches don't have the talent, you know, but the knowledge and the expertise is not here. Fuzzy will forever be remembered as the national team head coach who was trailing 1-0 with 15-20 minutes to go in a game that we desperately needed to win to save our qualifying campaign, and him decides that him no need no centre forward on the park, even though him desperately needed a goal. Like, in a what universe does this occur, ladies and gentlemen? Big World Cup qualifying quarterfinal, man. If we win the game, all we needed was a goal to even equalize and bring it to extra time. No goal scorers on the park in the last 15 to 20 minutes when the one little time in the game where Damrep decided to sit back and protect them lead and we were on the front foot. Fuzzy decides that him no need for put on a striker on the pitch. This is a player, Zion Scarlett, who plays professionally for the Columbus Crew 2 team in the MLS Next Pro. So for those who don't know, the MLS Next Pro is a recently formed American rather, third division that mostly consists of the academies of MLS teams. So it's the reserve teams kinda, and it is a professional league that consists of mostly the academy players. That's why they call it MLS Next Pro. These are the future generation, so to speak, of the MLS, the next generation. So this is a player who gets paid to score goals. This is a player who plies his trade as a goal scorer. Last 15 to 20 minutes, Fuzzy need a goal. Decides that he no need no centre forward on the park to get the goal. Fuzzy will always be remembered as that coach. Just like how Vin Blaine is always remembered as the coach that allegedly said that, you know, we all remember, you know, the remarks around Leon Bailey. No matter what Blaine do, Blaine can't shake that, and no matter what Fuzzy do, Fuzzy will not shake this. Anytime you watch Champions League, Premier League, La Liga, any league you watch overseas, when a coach needs a goal, the first player introduced is a striker. Most of the times, them actually change the system. Most of the times, they might take off a defender or a midfielder or something and put on a centre forward. Not even a like-for-like sub. Jamari Clark had to come off the pitch. The centre forward had to come off the pitch. And not even a like-for-like sub to replace him with another centre forward. You watch games overseas, coach need goals all 2-3 striker him off on the pitch at the same time. Then we introduce one striker, and when the goal not coming on time, you know, things are get, you know, hurried, and you know, them desperately need the goal. In the last 10-5 minutes, them put on yet another striker just so the thing work. Fuzzy say him need a goal, and him don't need a centre forward to get it for him. Fuzzy needs to come out and explain himself. I don't know, probably Zion Scarlett pick up and knock while him there warm up for come on. Him there stretch and probably him go pull a muscle or something, I don't know. But boss, you need to explain this. Because from what I am hearing, this player was on the bench, suited and booted and ready to go. And even though you desperately needed a goal, you decided clearly that you did not need to implement, or you did not need to field the only professional goal scorer that you would have had on the bench. But ladies and gentlemen, that's my 2 cents, guys. Take care, stay safe, and until next time.